Hello, my name is Jeff Weber. I am the owner and designer of J.O.A knives, and today I thought I'd bring out a review of one of our newer knife designs, one of our more popular ones, the J.O.A knives Bird and Trout. Now, I designed this knife as a skinning knife. Like the name implies, a bird and trout knife is going to be great at cleaning game, going to be great at cleaning fish, it's going to be great at those finer skinning, cleaning, game type tasks. But it's also good at everyday carry type tasks. It's great for in the kitchen. It's absolutely perfect for skinning game. I think this would be the absolute perfect knife for deer hunters or elk hunters who want to bring a lightweight but durable knife for skinning. As you can see here, it has a very Nessmucky style blade. It's very reminiscent of a Nessmuk and some of those more traditional skinning knives. And the reason is because a skinning knife with this type of blade profile is absolutely perfect for skinning. There's a reason for that. That tip is fairly sharp, so you can use it to poke right through a hide if you need to, but it's not going to be so sharp that it's going to stab right through the hide or stab through your finger while you're trying to cut away. I know with larger knives or knives that aren't necessarily designed for hunting, it's very easy to injure yourself as you're reaching into maybe the gut cavity of a whitetail or some other large game animal, especially when it gets cold. Your hands are wet, you're tired. It can be very easy to slip up and make mistakes. So having a knife that's really comfortable, ergonomic, and not super pointy is important to me. I know from my experience, others' experiences, having a really sharp point is not such a great thing. So a drop point blade, it's still going to be plenty sharp for you to be able to do drilling tasks. It's going to be plenty sharp for you to make incisions, but it's not going to be so razor sharp that you're going to make mistakes and really do yourself a lot of damage. Now the handle is 4 inches long, completely covered in micarta. This one happens to be green canvas micarta. You can also get black canvas micarta. I personally prefer how the green canvas looks and feels. It's got a little bit more texture than the black micarta, but it has a very broomstick style handle, a bit of curvature to it, and it's got a very comfortable shape to it. It indexes well in the hand. It's got an integral guard right there. Stops your hand from sliding up over the blade, which is important. Again, if you're really cold trying to work on a deer, that's something that you could easily do. And this design is going to help prevent that from happening. And the nice thing is that, as you can see, the pommel tapers off. Now, on my other two designs, the Vente Venandi and the Venandi, it's got a very straight up and down type pommel end. This one's slanted for a reason. It fits the palm of your hand very well. And you're able to grip around it, grip those thumb scallops right there, and you can use it for skinning, just like that. You can also wrap your hand, I'm trying to get it in the camera view, you can also wrap your hand around it, put your thumb on the thumb scallop right there, and put your finger right over top the spine. And you can really get up close, really do good skinning tasks. So a drop point like this that fits the hand really well is important. You want it to be very natural in the hand. You don't want it to be anything more than an extension of your hand. You don't want it to be a big cumbersome blade. You don't want it to be a really small, hard to use blade. You want it to be just right. And the 3-inch blade, 4-inch handle, 7 1/4 inches overall. That includes the 1/4-inch sharpening choil right there. That's also good for striking a ferro rod, a smaller 2.0 Scout ferro rod from Light My Fire. It's got a little bit of jimping right there on the spine, gives your thumb some traction. The rise right there on that blade is really, really nice. Again, it's very much like a Nessmuk. It gives your thumb the perfect place to rest when holding the knife in a normal handheld position. It's very lightweight, being only an 1/8 inch thick. It's very, very sharp, again, with that full flat grind, though you can get it with a Scandinavian grind if you so choose. I do recommend the full flat, though. It looks great, but it also performs really, really well. Great for kitchen tasks, great for literally anything. The full flat grind is the jack of all trades, master of none grind for me. The handle material is black or green canvas micarta. I personally prefer the green canvas micarta. It just feels better in the hand for me, like I said earlier. But you can get it however you want. You can also get it bead blasted or polished. For me, I'd get it bead blasted. It adds a little bit more texture, adds a little bit of detail to it, and I like it a lot. It's easy to clean. For me, it works perfectly. But again, you have options. Neither one adds anything to the price. It is 01 tool steel. Getting back to the blade here, it is 01 tool steel, 1/8 inch thick, full tang, so it's going to give it a lot of durability. And the 01 tool steel, the way that Battle Horse knives tempers and heat treats the blades, gives it a lot of durability, and it holds a really good edge. It will rust over time if you're not really careful. Great thing is it's very easy to give the knife a hot vinegar patina. I'm thinking of doing that to this knife one of these days. It does help prevent it from rust, although the '01 tool steel blade is going to be more resistant to rust than 1095 or 1075 or some of those other carbon steels that guys oftentimes use. So if you're going with a carbon steel blade, '01 is the way I want to go because it's just a little bit more rust resistant. It's a little bit more durable. It's got a little bit better edge retention. For 80 bucks more, you can get an AEB-L or S35VN stainless steel blade. Now for me, not needed. I like the '01 tool steel. I think it's just fine. Get a little bit of coating of oil on it after you use it. Dry it off good, of course, first. You're good. Make sure you dry the sheath out too. Last thing you want to do is have the sheath wet, but the knife all dry and put it in there, and then that's kind of a disaster waiting to happen. But as long as you take your time and you take care of it, it'll be just fine. But if you're a really hardcore outdoorsman, S35VN or AEB-L might be the perfect choices for you. It has a great little leather sheath. Now this does come with the knife. You can get it brown or black with little belt sheath. This one's brown. It has a really cool texture to it, but it fits the knife really well. It is a deeper carry, but it's not quite as deep as the Venandi is, so a little bit more of the handle sticking out, but it's really nice. It's really handy to have right there on your belt. I really like that a lot. I will have in the description a price list of the prices for this knife with different options. Because Battle Horse are the guys who are making my knife, I have a lot of different available options. You can get G10 liners, you can get G10 handles, you can get layered G10 handles, you can get a Kydex sheath, you can get a upgraded steel. We can take a money order. You save a little bit of money there. Again, you'll have to contact me if you want the knife. I am the sole dealer of my knives. You cannot order them from Battle Horse Knives. You cannot order them from anybody, at least not this time. So keep that in mind. If you guys want one of these knives, you have to contact me. It's JOAKnives@gmail.com, or you can Facebook, Instagram. You can message me, whatever you like, whatever you fancy. But you do need to contact me. We are having a sale period open right now for a couple weeks. We have sale periods open for a limited amount of time. You can contact me, tell me what you want, and we'll get an order made. We'll send you an invoice, or you can send us a money order for the amount that we agree on, what it'll add up to. And then after that sale period ends, we send those orders out to Battle Horse. It takes them a little bit to go through them, but we'll get those processed out to them, and then they'll start working on the knife. It does take 60 to 90 business days for the knife to be made, since each and every one is handmade, custom made just for you in the USA. Again, Battle Horse Knives are the guys making them. Comes with a lifetime warranty. It really doesn't get any better than this. Please feel free to check us out on Instagram and Facebook, both J.O.A. Knives and Jep's Outdoor Adventures. That's where I post a lot of updates, a lot of posts and things about the knives or about the channel, so you can keep up to date with that. In case we do have new available options and things, I will post them there, so keep that in mind. And again, that's also how you can contact me if you are interested in getting one of these knives. Anyway guys, please hit that like button and that subscribe button, as well as that bell icon, so you'll be notified every time I come out with a new outdoor themed video. Again, please feel free to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, as well as check out our Patreon accounts, Jep's Outdoor Adventures and J.O.A. Knives. I have links in the description if you want to donate $1, $5, goes a long way. Really helps support the channel, support the company. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.